you are here tonight in person, and all of you that you are watching us on our YouTube channel online. This is a great celebration for City College, as is the inauguration of City College University of York Europe campus, and it is something very important for our City College community. I'm Ioanna Kavnopoulou, Head of Public Engagement and Corporate Services, and I'm going to be your host for this evening. Please note that all COVID-19 precaution guidelines for the participation to this event have been followed by the participants and the organizers. Without further delay, I would like to ask the President and Principal of City College, Mr. Yannis Berberidis, to come to the podium. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Dear Minister of Interior, Sector of Macedonian Threats, Consuls General of France and Bulgaria, Honorary Consul of the United Kingdom, Deputy Minister of Education of Kosovo, Public Prosecutor of Thessaloniki, representing the Mayor of Thessaloniki, Deputy Mayor for Education, former Mayor of Thessaloniki, Vice Chancellor, esteemed colleagues from partner universities, distinguished guests, colleagues, students and alumni, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure and a privilege to have you all with us tonight on this auspicious occasion. It is also great to be able, thanks to science, to gather together after almost 2 years of lockdown. And even more, to do so in this new, impressive Cisco Center for Digital Transformation. We are here to inaugurate a new era for City College as the University of York Europe campus and celebrate this very important milestone in our development. A development which we believe also brings significant benefits to the people of all the Southeast Europe and beyond. Dear friends, we established City College 32 years ago, in 1989, a year in which the world was changing almost beyond recognition. The Eastern Bloc was transforming to free economies, and the World Wide Web was invented. At such times, we had a strong vision, we had a dream to create a truly international institution in Thessaloniki, an emblematic city for the whole Balkan Peninsula, an institution of and for the whole of the Southeast European region, guided by 3 interlinking themes: achieving excellence and making a difference, building capacity, and social responsibility, changing people's lives and contributing to growth and development. Today, 32 years later, apart of course from the fact that we are all unfortunately much older, grey hair, no hair, we can proudly say that we have realized the vision to a great extent. City College is today an institution that is truly international, with our main campus in Thessaloniki and satellite operations in 8 more countries in Southeast Europe, East Europe, and the Caucasus. And with 65% of our students being international, non-Greek. An institution that is widely recognized and highly regarded throughout the region for the high quality of our education and our research. We have an exceptional graduate careers record. 95% of our graduates find jobs within the first 6 months after their graduation. We have a very strong alumni community of 7,000 people in top positions across the region and around the globe. Among them, ministers in a number of countries, chairs of national banks and NGOs, CEOs of top companies, and very successful professionals all across Southeast Europe. But most importantly, we are an institution that in many ways is supporting the development of the societies and of the economies in a unique developing region of 200 million people. Building on all this, we are delighted to start now our new era as the Europe campus of the University of York. What connects us with the University of York is values, quality, purpose, and vision. We are proud to be joining the community of a university that is characterized by excellence in both teaching and research, and is always ranked among the best universities in the UK and the world. As the reality of Brexit becomes clearer, we are establishing a campus of a top British university in Europe, located in our region, based in Thessaloniki, to offer more education opportunities, advanced research, and further support the advancement of the people and economies of Southeast Europe and beyond. So what is the Europe Campus? The Europe Campus is an academically integrated entity of the University of York. Based on shared values and aspirations, we are creating a holistic relationship, a strategic alliance, bringing together our academic communities and connecting our two cities, Thessaloniki and York, in order to learn and innovate together so that we can address the many challenges that our local, regional, and international communities face. The Europe Campus will give the University of York an academic base in Thessaloniki and in Southeast Europe, and will connect the whole university with our city, our region, and other European regions. Our plans are ambitious. Working alongside with our University of York colleagues, we will continue to place students at the heart of everything we do, delivering life-changing experiences. We will support student and staff mobility, provide new opportunities for shared learning, expand our existing research agendas, run joint research projects in and for the region, extend opportunities for doctoral research. We also plan to expand the range of teaching, which will be enriched with new academic departments, new programs in new subject areas, and provision will be offered to new audiences in new geographical locations. Already, we are very proud to have our world-class Pan-European Executive Mba being delivered with the prestigious University of Strasbourg, leading to 2 degrees. And we are really excited to expand our close education and research collaboration with our esteemed partners, the New Bulgarian University in Sofia, the National University for Political Studies and Public Administration in Bucharest, and the Athens Tech College in Athens. We aim also to further develop our collaboration with industry and other organizations, and contribute more to the development of the innovation and technology ecosystems, both in Southeast Europe and in Europe. And of course, we also intend to give more support to the less privileged populations, giving opportunity through more scholarships to bright minds to study and develop. And we will do this working together with the municipality of Thessaloniki, the Ministries of Education of Kosovo and North Macedonia, refugees organizations, and so forth. We are therefore more than delighted to be able to continue to grow and develop and offer more opportunities to the people of Thessaloniki and the whole region, working with and as a part of the University of York community. At this point, please allow me to thank all those who made this happen and who will drive us to this very promising new era. Starting with George and Fotinis Stratigakis, shareholders and members of the College's Board of Directors, for their continued support. course, all my colleagues, our students, our alumni, and our partners for their commitment, dedication, hard work, and exceptional capacity. Dear friends, we are all at City College excited with the things we can achieve as the Europe campus of the University of York, and we are really pleased to connect our city and our region with one of the world's premier universities, a university that exists for the public good. Now more than ever, it is our role and our responsibility to transform the lives of our students, make a difference in our societies, and work together with municipalities, governments, industry, and other academic institutions of our region in order to achieve local, regional, and global impact for the betterment of our world. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I'm now delighted to be able to welcome the Vice Chancellor and President of the University of York, Professor Jeffries to Thessaloniki, and to be able to invite him to say a few words about the university and about our relationship.
Thank you so much, Yanis. Good evening, everyone. My name is Charlie Jeffries. I'm the Vice Chancellor and President of the University of York, a member of the UK's Russell Group of world-class universities. Such a pleasure to be here celebrating the inauguration of the City College, University of York, Europe campus with you all. Let me too thank our colleagues and friends at City College for all they've done over the past year, but also for arranging this event to mark this important milestone. And also to thank Cisco for hosting us at this fantastic venue. I also wanted to pay tribute to our esteemed guests here tonight for the tremendous support that they have shown to this exceptional collaboration. The Minister of Interior, Secretary of Macedonia and Thrace, the Deputy Minister of Education of Kosovo, the Consuls General of France and Bulgaria, the Honorary Consul of the United Kingdom, Members of Parliament, the Mayoress of Skopje, the Deputy Mayor of Thessaloniki, and former Mayor of Thessaloniki, Koutaris. Also, George and Fratini Strategankis, the City College Company Directors, whose extraordinary vision is behind City College. And finally, Mayor Servas and His Excellency Mr. Matthew Lodge, who will be joining us later by video link. Just a few weeks ago, our colleagues at City College shared a photo of students beaming from ear to ear as they started their first day of studies at City College, University of York, Europe campus. Looking at that picture, it struck me just how far we have come in building our collaboration and what we've achieved in such a short space of time. And the fact that all of that work has taken place remotely and during the pandemic is a testament to the commitment, collegial nature, and determination of all those involved. Let me thank them again for that. The strategic alliance that we've built between City College and the University of York is reflective of our shared commitment to learning, teaching, and research. With the student's experience at the heart of everything we do, we have a shared commitment to meeting the highest quality and standards. As a true partnership, we'll continue to learn from one another's expertise. And a true partnership it is. I'm proud to say that we're unique in our ambition for the integration of our institutions and the strong platform for collaboration that will bring. City College teaching staff hold honorary positions at York. We've established a shared governance structure and we contribute to each other's strategies through representation at each other's senior leadership committees. And And as we go forward, we will broaden collaboration in areas such as interdisciplinary research and teaching, student staff mobility, joint summer schools, and shared professional practice. Now, importantly, I think crucially, all of that joint activity is underpinned by a foundation of shared values. The University of York recently launched a new institutional strategy that recalls and renews the principles on which the university was founded in the early 1960s. And we were founded to do research, I quote, that ameliorates human life and conditions. We were to care about the opportunity, about opening up the opportunity of higher education more than almost anything else. We set out to research and to teach regardless of class, creed, or race. And our ambition was internationalist. Our students were to develop and act as citizens of the world. We summarise all of that in a simple statement of purpose. The University of York exists for public good. We reaffirm those principles today, and it's striking how they echo the founding purposes of City College that Yanis just talked about. We know that our colleagues in City College share that commitment to public good. And their work over the last decades is an especially vivid example of internationalism in practice. It shows an extraordinary commitment to the idea that we learn through exchanging ideas and experiences across national and cultural boundaries, and through that, we improve the well-being of our international community. It was such a delight when I walked into City College for the first time yesterday to look to a room on the left and to see that phrase, citizens of the world, one of our founding principles, emblazoned on the walls of City College, in the voice of its Greek originator, Socrates. How wonderful that we have that shared understanding of what we do. We truly do have a shared vision and deeply held common values, and that's why we're so excited today to inaugurate the City College University of York Europe campus. But a true partnership doesn't involve just our institutions. Over time, a true partnership builds into vibrant links between their respective communities, cities and regions. That's why I'm pleased to be meeting with you all this evening as important stakeholders of this community that we are building. As citizen communities, Thessaloniki and York start their relationship with many shared attributes. For instance, I recently learned that Thessaloniki is known as the mother of migration. York is known as a city of sanctuary. It too has a centuries-long tradition of providing refuge to those fleeing persecution and conflict. And I look forward to exploring the wealth of cultural artifacts and monuments which give Thessaloniki its UNESCO World Heritage status. York too is rich in heritage with its Roman foundations, its Viking heritage, its medieval walls, and its magnificent minster. However, our cities are certainly not settled in the past when it comes to innovation. Both York and Thessaloniki are vibrant innovation hubs, driving economic success and social inclusion across their respective regions. The venue that we're in tonight, for instance, typifies Thessaloniki's leading role in new digital technologies. York too plays a key role in innovation in areas like the creative industries, robotics and autonomous systems, and the biotechnologies that we hope will establish our region as the first carbon negative region, not carbon zero, carbon negative region in the UK. We want our partnership to connect with and drive on those economic opportunities in York, in Thessaloniki, and linking between the two. And the City College University of York Europe campus will also forge new collaborations in research that help to address the challenges our international community faces. This has already gotten off to a tremendous start. Our graduate research school at York is collaborating with the South East European Research Centre to offer co-supervised PhD studentships. And even in this early stage of our collaboration, our researchers have already collaborated on 2 Horizon Europe proposals. Over time, we look forward to partnering with research institutes and innovation enterprises across the region to further economic growth and contribute to the research talent base. But right at the heart of our shared values is the commitment to open up the opportunity for higher education to those who have not had that opportunity. We all know that welcoming and accepting those with different experiences, backgrounds and perspectives is not only right and just, but it also leads to the generation of new knowledge and the betterment of human life and conditions. That's why the University of York's new strategy pledges to ensure a level playing field for students, no matter what their background. And we're thrilled that our partnership with City College extends that commitment to increase access to a high-quality education internationally. Yanis has told us that 65% of the students studying at the City College, University of York European campus are international. How wonderful that is. We and our esteemed delivery and awarding partners, the University of Strasbourg, Senesepia, Bulgarian University in Athens, Athens Tech College, will be giving students in Athens, Baku, Belgrade, Bucharest, Kiev, Sofia, Tbilisi, Thessaloniki and Yerevan the passport to opportunities that a British degree, a Russell Group degree, and in the case of the MBA, a French degree can offer. Through this network, students will have access to a truly global community and have truly global opportunities. This experience will no doubt mean that those graduates will become leaders and champions of inclusion in whatever careers they pursue. We also look forward in our partnership to working with humanitarian organisations to see how what we do in our teaching and research can support those fighting the impacts of the greatest challenges our world faces, from climate change to civil unrest, migration and famine. So as cities home to heritage and innovation, cities that are welcoming and supportive communities, we have a brilliant foundation of similarities on which to build an enduring partnership. I just wish we shared the climate. I'd like to yield the stage now, as I'm sure we're all looking forward to hearing from the Minister of the Interior, the British Ambassador to Greece, the Mayor of Thessaloniki, the Honorary Consul of the United Kingdom, our esteemed teaching and awarding partners, and last not least, and I'm really glad they're here as well, representatives of the student body and alumni of City College. I and my colleagues, Tracy Lightfoot as York's Pro Vice Chancellor for Teaching and Learning, Rachel McSween, our International Director, really look forward to talking with you this evening as members, important members of our new community, about how we can work in partnership and develop that partnership to further shared aims and ambitions for years to come. Finally, once again, thank you to colleagues at City College and Cisco for hosting us all tonight. Sas Evaristo Poli.
It's a great honor to have with us the Deputy Minister of Interiors, Macedonia Trade Sector, Mr. Stavros Kalafatis. Please, Minister, come to the podium.
Mr. Dean of York University, Mr. President of City College, distinguished delegates of the academic institutions of the broader area with whom City collaborates, welcome to Thessaloniki, welcome to Greece. Your presence here today constitutes an honor for Thessaloniki. The work you do in our country is an honor and at the same time a contribution to our common goals.
Hello.
It is also honorable to be a part of this event organized by City College, University of Europe Campus, due to the recent proclamation by the York University as a European campus of the British University. It is foremost honorable to have the strategic coalition with the outstanding British University, through which City College has been established as an international educational institution which provides high-level university education of distinguished prestige. City College constitutes a hub that links academic Greece with Great Britain, the broader area of Southeastern and Eastern Europe, and the Caucasian countries, and that is important for our city, for Macedonia and Thrace, and for the whole Greece. We aim, and it is the decision of Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis and his government as a whole, to reinstate Macedonia and Thrace in the map of our broader area, to make Thessaloniki a hub of interregional and international cooperation, a research and education center, to move dynamically into the world that is coming, the world that changed speed, rhythm, and orientation. We all know that as we go through the era of the fourth industrial revolution, of Industry 4.0, of new technologies, we will face new challenges, possibilities, and opportunities in the whole spectrum of economic and social activity. The state, education, work, collaborations, and communications are digitized. The needs have increased, while the fields and possibilities of education are broadened. Specialized knowledge gains added value. And for all those reasons, the government moves into big and instrumental reforms and actions for the education of tomorrow. Reforms and actions that aspire mostly to upgrade the academic environment, to promote the extroversion of the highest educational institutions with the possibility to fund foreign language graduate programs, to the development of collaborations with educational institutions abroad, to connect better the educational programs with the job market, to the upgrade of the professional education quality, of the training and lifelong learning, to the upgrade of the public school and the engagement of pilot and experimental schools. Ladies and gentlemen, the growth in the years to come must have education and knowledge as foundations. Thessaloniki and the northern Greece send a loud message from tomorrow that has already become present. The choice of international technological giants, such as Microsoft, Cisco, Amazon, TeamViewer, Deloitte and Pfizer, to invest in our country, and more specifically in Thessaloniki, resonates the message. It is more than settled that this effort is enhanced by the strong coalition built by City College in its 30-year course with the British University of Europe. It strengthens Thessaloniki as a city of education and culture, Thessaloniki of extroversion and growth. Thank you very much. I wish you success in your event, in everything you are planning to do. Thank you very much.
been our close friend and supporter. He couldn't be with us tonight as he's now in the UK. However, please welcome Mr. Matthew Lodge, British Ambassador to Greece, through his video message.
Hello, I'm Matthew Lodge, Her Majesty's Ambassador to Greece. I'm thrilled today to offer my congratulations to City College for its new status as the University of York's Europe campus. British ambassadors to Greece, along with our colleagues at the British Council, have enjoyed strong relationships with City College for more than 30 years. And we particularly value the college's strong advocacy for British higher education, promoting the highest standards across Greece and the region. In Europe, Greece remains the United Kingdom's most important partner for transnational education, encompassing nearly 20,000 students. This best-in-class collaboration with the University of York as one of the world's premier institutions for inspirational teaching and research, and as a member of the prestigious UK Russell Group, is an exciting partnership, well matched with City's distinctive model of student-centred delivery and the highest educational standards. This partnership is also both a symbol and a reflection of the strong and friendly ties that bind the United Kingdom and Greece. Higher education, building bridges, and driving excellence, one of the most fundamental pillars of our two countries' present-day relationship. And the students joining this strong network of over 7,000 alumni who hold key positions in government, NGOs, the corporate sector, and academia represent the very best of the friendship that exists between Greece and the United Kingdom. Thank you.
We are an international education institution that operates in 8 countries, but our heart is beating here, in Thessaloniki. Mr. Konstantinos Zervas, Mayor of Thessaloniki, could not be with us tonight, but we are happy that he has sent us a video message to greet this celebration.
Dear guests, dear friends, I'm sorry that I cannot be with you in person on this auspicious occasion, but thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to say a few words. And may I begin by welcoming all visitors to Thessaloniki. I hope you had some time to see our wonderful city and to enjoy something of the cultural highlights we have to offer. I'm so proud of City College and all that it has done for the development and internationalization of Thessaloniki. I'm sure that the new campus will continue to spread new knowledge and understanding and give opportunities to students from across the region to access the very best quality British education. I'm also very happy to see the strong relationships that have been established with other European universities. This strong international network that City College has established is extremely impressive. The municipality of Thessaloniki has enjoyed a long and fruitful relationship with City College. In recent years, we have had a scholarship scheme that has allowed local students from underprivileged backgrounds to study at the college, and we very much hope we can extend this scheme to benefit more students and their families. And now we're working closely together to improve the digital knowledge of Thessaloniki citizens, with city's students providing digital education and support across the city. We're also collaborating to develop the digital services that the municipality of Thessaloniki delivers in order to make our services more accessible to our citizens. Again, there is much more that we can do together, and I look forward to exploring further opportunities. This inauguration is an important step in the life of Thessaloniki, and I would like to finish by thanking the University of York for taking this important step to establish its Europe campus here in the city of Thessaloniki. Thank you.
It is a source of energy, creativity, and hard work, and we are proud to call her our friend. Please welcome Ms. Maria Zakali, Head of Education, British Council, Greece.
Καλησπέρα σας. Και θα μου επιτρέψετε να συνεχίσω στα αγγλικά. Dear Minister, dear distinguished guests, dear ladies and gentlemen, it is truly a great pleasure and honor to be here with you today. And please allow me to address my special welcome to the Vice Chancellor and President of the University of York, Professor Charlie Jeffries. Professor, welcome to Thessaloniki. As Honorary Consul of the United Kingdom in Thessaloniki and Head of Education in British Council Greece, I'm truly delighted to see the University of York and City College joining their forces in establishing a Euro campus in Greece. Personally, I've had the pleasure of having a strong and long-lasting relationship with the leadership team of City College for many years, and especially the director, Mr. Jeffries, and I know firsthand what a truly dynamic institution City College is. The integrity and professionalism of the leadership team of City College and its teaching staff reflect to a large extent the integrity and professionalism of the entire institution. As you know already, City is a top leading provider of British higher education in Greece and the Southern Balkan region. I'm also delighted that a top UK university, such as the University of York, is establishing its presence and a base in the region, in the country and the region. The University of York is one of the world's premier institutions for inspirational teaching and academic standards, life-changing research as well. It's consistently ranked at top positions in UK and international evaluations. It's also a member of the prestigious Russell Group, representing 24 leading UK universities, which maintain the highest standards of research and academia. I'm truly confident that University of York and City together will continue to transform the UK transnational education landscape in Greece and the wider region, and their partnership will lead the way for the development of new and exciting opportunities for student mobility and internationalization. In my closing, just to express all good wishes, truly all good wishes, for the new partnership to thrive, to be tremendously successful, and to forge the way for even wider and deeper engagement between UK and Greece and the wider region in the years to come. Good luck in all the programs and endeavors. Thank you.
This year, we have introduced the Pan-European Executive Mba, a double-degree Executive Mba program with the University of York and the University of Strasbourg. I would like to ask Professor Thierry Bourget, Deputy Vice President for Learning and Teaching at the University of Strasbourg, to come to the podium. Thierry?
Dear Ministers, dear all, good evening. Let me tell you a few words about the University of Strasbourg and the City of Strasbourg. University of Strasbourg is an older university. We have several centuries now. Built in a city, Strasbourg, which basically all this name means a crossroads. The University of Strasbourg is an academic-based and research-based university. Through our history, we had 18 Nobel Prizes, 4 being still active. And these Nobel Prizes, they come as advisors, as people to all components of the university, to meet the students and to meet the teachers. And usually the students ask these Nobel Prizes, from where do you get all your ideas? From where you get this new knowledge? How come this creativity? And they all answer the same. To have nice ideas, to be very creative, you have to work with others. You need to have partners, good quality partners. And one of them, Jean-Marie Lehn, the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, turned at this moment towards our dean and said, you too have to find new partners and to grow, to exchange. And then we started to seek a partner. And we wanted a partner who shares the same value that we have. A partner who wants to do something for the city, for the geographic regions they are working in. A partner who wants to do something for the local industries, to help them to grow, to improve what they are doing. A partner who has a long history, several decades, like 10, 20, 50 years like we have, to do something with the alumni, say, okay, there is a continuous improvement. And of course, the partners who want to do something great for the current students, the future students. And we are very proud that we have founded such a partner. It's called City College. And we really hope that this new partnership will endure a very long period and that we're doing very nice things for all of our stakeholders, the existing students, the future students, and the economic environment around us. Thank you very much for having us here, and let's have lots of nice students in our MBA. Good evening.
We have a long-lasting relationship with CNSPA, which is the National University of Political Studies and Public Administration of Romania. And we offer, together with CNSPA in Bucharest, 2 master degrees. Professor Remus Pricopie, rector of CNSPA and former Minister of Education of Romania, could not be with us today, but we're happy to have his video message.
Hi everyone, my name is Remus Pricopie. I am the rector of National University of Political Studies and Public Administration in Bucharest, Romania. And I'm very happy to be here in this format, in online and recorded format with you in an important day for our partners and friends from City College. But before to speak about the meaning of today's event, let me share with you very briefly our decade of academic cooperation. The agreement between City College and CNSPA, CNSPA is the acronym of National University of Political Studies and Public Administration, was signed 10 years ago. And in 10 years, we succeeded to accomplish a lot. Sure, it's easy to count and to say how many graduates, how many professors have cooperated in these 2 years, how many research grants or conferences we prepared and attended together. 2 master programs accredited and recognized not just in Romania but also in Greece and in UK. Besides these numbers, it's important the fact that we succeeded to build a very valuable academic relationship. It's something which is based on trust, on respect, and I'm sure our cooperation between CNSPA and City College will go further. And today, when the new academic format for City College will be established in cooperation with York University in UK, I'm sure that will open new opportunities and CNSPA will be together with you. Congratulations for your achievements, and I'm looking forward to meet you in person and to work with you.
We offer both undergraduate and postgraduate programs in Sofia with our university partner, the New Bulgarian University. It is a pleasure to have with us Professor Dimitar Trentilov, the Vice Rector for International Relations of the New Bulgarian University. Please, Professor.
Dear distinguished guests, dear colleagues, dear friends, on behalf of the President of New Bulgarian University and entire academic leadership, I have the honor to express our sincere satisfaction with the cooperation we have established and whose official beginning we are celebrating now. We believe in its potential to become a stable platform for providing a wider and better choice for students in the region in general, and in particular for them to experience British education provided by one of the UK's most reputable universities. Personally and professionally, from a professional perspective, I'm really happy to be part of this collaboration since I've been with this collaboration since the beginning of our relations with City College, and I personally believe in the potential of this collaboration. So based on our student-centered approach and willingness for continuous development, NU and City College have built themselves as successful and stable educational institutions in the last 3 decades. The lack of borders, the short distances between us and above all the common goal are fertile ground for successful cooperation. It already has a short history, but now with the opportunity to represent highly respected universities like University of New York, we are actually starting from the scratch, opening a new chapter with plans to expand our relationship soon, not only by attracting more students to dual degree programs, but also in terms of research and support in the development of young teachers and scholars. Educational formats will be not successful if they are not supported by quality behind-the-scenes work, which I'm sure we are able to do together, and through which to transform our collaboration into a recognizable brand. The very fact of completing the agreement demonstrates that all 3 institutions, Bulgarian University, University of New York, and City College, have a mentality of openness to new opportunities and are ready to share their resources and capacity to expand their presence. I would point this approach as the essence of modern education, which cannot remain closed within a single organization. Thank you again for the opportunity and to be part of this collaboration. I have no doubt that the moment when we will celebrate the positive results of our joint work is not far off. Thank you once again.
We have been working together for many years, focusing on computer science programs offered in Athens. Please welcome Mr. Haris Daskalakis, President of Athens Tech College.
Good evening to all, and thank you for inviting me in this lovely venue, in this lovely evening. And what an honor to stand among such titans of the education world, such as the University of New York, University of Strasbourg. We are much smaller than that, of course. Let me just say a few words about who we are and what our story is. Athens Tech College is a small college established 6 years ago only. But Athens College is a tale of how perseverance, vision, and purpose and camaraderie can take you through everything. When this college was first established in the year 2015, Greece was undergoing one of its worst periods ever imagined. I mean, we had a recession of 6%, the country was on the verge of Brexit, you all know that. And yet we managed, and we had the vision, to create a college which would become the center for technology studies in Athens. We saw that the digital transformation was underway, and we wanted to have a say on that. 6 years after, we managed to have a college which is growing very healthy and has had a great impact on the community. All of our students have found great jobs, and 50% of our current students work in parallel with their studies. This is something that I think is truly important and impactful, as I said. But what is more important, and what I came to say here tonight, is two things. One is a personal thank you to Yanis Ververidis and the Satigakis family, without whom we would have never achieved what we did. This was a year, as I repeat, 2015, when no new institutions were formed. Who had the vision during that time to create something in such hard times? And without City College help, we would have never achieved that. That's why I said it's a tale of perseverance and help and camaraderie. And one final word I want to say and share with you is that in this sector of ours, the education sector, which is a very, for those of us who know the sector in Greece, it's a very tough sector, and you need to have this vision to proceed. City College has been a sort of an icon for all of us working in the sector, a source of admiration and pride, because it's a college which has always been visionary and extroverted, a college which was establishing partnerships all over Europe when public universities in Greece had nowhere in their agenda such types of partnerships. Public universities started forming Anglophone master's degrees only this year or last year. We have no foreign students in public universities. Imagine the achievement of a private institution like City College has done. Congratulations to all of you. This is a great partnership that you have embarked on, and we're all proud for City College achievements. Thank you very much.
He is the chairman of Olympia Electronics, the market leader in Greek electronic safety and security industry, with exports in 72 countries worldwide. He has been the chairman of the Greek Exporters Association and for the Alexander Innovation Zone. He's still on the board of several important associations. The list is too long. He is one of our distinguished alumni, and that makes us very proud. Please welcome Mr. Dimitris Lakassas.
Dear Professor Jeffries, Vice Chancellor and President of the University of York, Mr. Yannis Ververidis, President and Principal of City College, honorary guests, dear Minister, as a member of City College's alumni community, I am more than delighted to be among friends and colleagues again. I would like to say a sincere thank you to my former professors for calling me today, and congratulations on the partnership with the University of York, one of the best universities in the world. I will support this fresh start of University of York Europe campus to the best of my abilities in order to create an educational hub of high quality here in Thessaloniki. Benjamin Franklin once said that an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. During the past few years that I have been managing my company Olympia Electronics, I have made both good and bad investments. But I can reassure you that studying at City College was one of the best I have ever made. During my studies, I expanded my knowledge. I got prepared for my professional career, but most importantly, I became a better person. City College was my compass in life. We are currently experiencing one of the most difficult and unusual periods in the history of mankind. Not only do we have to deal with and fight the pandemic, but also manage the social impact COVID-19 has on the community. And the most important weapon against both of them is education. Therefore, the timing of this new partnership for City College is ideal. However, as soon as the pandemic ends, the world will be a completely different place as technology will prevail in every aspect of our lives. Now, more than ever, we need top-level universities to guide us and the next generation to the Industry 4.0 era. Upcoming challenges need the cooperation of universities, industry, and government. Thus, a new triple helix model is mandatory if we want to catch the fourth industrial revolution train. That being said, everything starts from here, where research is conducted, innovation is born, and knowledge is created. As described in my recently published book called Human 4.0, we are in need of a new education 4.0 model, in which humans will be constantly training and developing their digital skills. And please, let me bring my speech to an end by reminding you what Aristotle said. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Thank you very much.
The voice of our students is very important to us. I'm very happy to introduce to you the President of our Student Union, CSU. Please welcome Mr. Ron Lechan.
Thank you, everyone. Having to follow up all of those amazing speeches by our esteemed guests and colleagues is making me very anxious today. But I kept thinking about what I wanted to say today, because it's so important. And all I could think about was one question. What does City College mean to me? It means opportunity. It means growth, joy, experience, and connection. I came to City College 4 years ago, fresh out of high school, to study psychology. I had never been so far away from Costco in my entire life, and that's not far, for those of you who know. When I first stepped into City College, I was mesmerized. All of the expectations that I might have had were exceeded. And I say that because it was here that I discovered success through encouragement, the embracing of every single student's wants and needs. But most important of all, I discovered here that there will be people in your life that will leave an irreplaceable mark in your heart and in your mind. I forged great friendships, and I was a part of a nurturing education system. I came to Thessaloniki alone, but I am so happy to say today that I will not be leaving alone. My lecturers, my supervisors, the administration staff have all been part of this journey with me, and I have been a part of theirs. So with that, I thank everyone that has been a part of my journey and has allowed me to be a part of theirs. Before I end my speech tonight, I want to say that as the president of the CSU, and on behalf of all city students, I want to say how much we welcome our new status as Europe campus of the University of York. I know that with York by our side, the care, nurture, knowledge, kindness, and development will continue. In fact, from what I've seen so far, this connection among students, staff, and international partners will only grow stronger. But that's enough from me. For now, let's watch a very short video from our very own students and see them asking themselves the same question that I did. What does City College mean to me? Thank you.
It's an international experience.
What is City College to me? For me, City College is an opportunity.
City College is captivating. It's multicultural and diverse.
City College is on our page.
It's a place full of potential. It is an exciting experience for me.
It is full of different experiences.
It's an opportunity to make your dreams come true.
Thank you for being here today with us to celebrate the inauguration of City College, University of York campus. On behalf of City College, I would like to thank the Digital Transformation and Digital Skills Center of Cisco for their great hospitality and help. We finished with our speeches, and whenever all our guests and university partners have already spoke, We can now follow with a reception. The buffet and bar are open. Please use the tables and the stands, and let's enjoy ourselves. I would like now to ask our speakers and university partners to come here for a family photo. Thank you.